Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look.
And we are back on Pub Sports Radio for another Saturday, all about the hoops. Here with my guy, Wine Time. I'm going to put Guns backstage. He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Wine Time, what's up, man? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, Daby Cab. Good to see you here. It's a nice, beautiful morning over here in Orange County, California, Cab. Locked in, ready to go. We're 15-3, our last 18 plays given out on Twitter. It's just been an incredible run these last couple of weeks. You guys follow me on Twitter. I was down 23 units at one point this season. We are now almost up 10 units this season, all given out publicly on Twitter every Saturday here, every Wednesday and Friday on Jimmy with the Bag. Got to keep on rolling, though. We got to keep on rolling. I love this group we have here every Saturday, and I'm ready to lock in.
I only really talk about it for people who ask, because I know exactly what my record is at all times. I was down 22.4 units, and I am now back in the green as well. So now I didn't do it quite like you. Mine wasn't like 18-2 run. I've had just positive weeks the last few weeks, just slightly positive, and then I had that big 5-2 day, and then 3-0 day, and finally I am back in the fucking green. We got a stack now. It looks like our guy Guns is back there ready to go. Guns, what up, man?
I am going to break everything of my setup. My camera's not working, but I'm on my phone. We're live. I can't miss the show. Let's go, boys, because I'm up, 60 units in the last 2 weeks in college basketball? I mean, like Wine Time, I think we're in a group chat together. We're just like high-fiving like every time we do a card together. So it's been fun. Been a good ride, and we're not done. March is us. We own March.
Hey,
so
it's time, man. It's time. This is our time, Guns. Like you said, shout out to Timeline in the chat, Fly Parks in the chat. Good to see you, man. Logan, good to see you in there. Smoky Potts, my dude. Wager Detective. Looks like the whole crew.
Wager Detective, my guy, dude. We were clowning a couple guys on another fucking show. Wager's my guy. Like, we have gun disciples. Like, Wine Time was in there a little bit. Like, we were just having a little bit of fun last night. But shout out to Wager.
Hell yeah, man. Stacks is going to join us today. I see Stacks in the chat. Man, Dutch is going to bring us another NBA. He cashed again last week, so 2-0 when he's hopped on. We got a fucking loaded show, so you guys know the deal. It's time to get going. Hit the like button, share the video, get it out, send it to somebody that you know might be betting today, somebody that owes you money, somebody that just enjoys basketball. Help us grow this thing. Let's see if we can get a high. If we hit 200 live, we'll do a giveaway right on the spot in the show. Feeling generous today, but let me go ahead and get our first graphic up there. As always, guys, I sent in, games that I'm going to be talking about. I'm trying to see timeline wise. I think some of the earlier ones you sent in, Wine Time. I know this is a pretty
this is first thing
game right here. Let me get this box. Sorry, fellas.
You're good.
Fuck. There we go. Number 20, Arkansas Razorbacks traveling to take on Missouri here, and you see the line sitting at 2.5, and it might be a little like, hey, what's going on? Well, Darius Acuff is not playing for Arkansas, and this is an Arkansas team that already has some depth issues as it is. You take Darius Acuff off, I don't know what to expect out of this team. I think this is one of those situations where he probably could play, but the coach is saying like, hey, we secured our spot. I think really Arkansas is probably going to get 2 buys anyways. I don't think they could get to the 3 buy situation in the conference tournament. So this is just one of those games that doesn't mean a lot for Arkansas, and it means more for Missouri. And I think that's why Darius Acuff is sitting on the bench. On the road, that is not a place where I want to back a team. I know a lot of times in the NBA and college, you get your star player out. It's like, okay, let's get everybody else to rally around behind him being off the court. This just isn't the game for that. If this was last week, sure, I might even consider being on Arkansas. But right here, for me, it would be Missouri or pass. And I got no action, so I want to hear y'all's thoughts.
Yeah, no action for me here, guys. I was telling Cab backstage I didn't even know a Cuff was going to be out in this one, and I was going to be on Missouri because you guys know me. This would have been a fishy. If a Cuff is in this game and Mizzou's a favorite, then that's absolutely wild. But there's a reason why they're the favorite. There's a reason why Arkansas opened up at a 1.5. Cab just explained it. He's out. Mizzou's now a -3. If you want to move on it now, I mean, by all means, go for it. I'm off this game entirely. What do you think about this one, Guns?
I was thinking about doing a max bet on Missouri on the situational spot, but Acuff is the sole source of offense there for Arkansas. It kind of takes me off the play a little bit. I think there's better plays on the board. I think just to be safe on this one, a precautionary measure. There's a reason why that Missouri is going to be favored here. A good revenge spot, I would say that for Missouri, but just understand why the line is the line, and you guys brought it up. Acup's not going to be playing, so I'm going to pass.
Bringing up this really quick. Yeah, so because it was questionable yesterday, but yeah, he's not playing. He's for sure not playing. So for me,
the line moved there was a huge steam from one side to the other. I think it moved 3 points just because I think the official didn't happen. So
I think I got a graphic for one more early game, but I'm not betting it, so I'll throw it up there and we'll go quickly if you guys have any action. UConn Marquette here. This is another game where I really have no thoughts here. I probably would actually bet UConn even at this high of a spread on the road here. Any thoughts from you guys on this one?
Nothing for me. I think there's actually one more game there, Cab, from this morning. I know it's kind of not probably one of the bigger games on the board. Let me just see. Do we have Campbell and Stony Brook there? I think I actually told them that one. Did I? Let me see. I don't see it there. So that was the one I missed right there.
Do we have a game that is probably not top 25? UConn Marquette. I'm bored. Can we talk about Stony Brook?
You have another game in the next slot, Cab?
Yeah, I do. I got the and I think we had a couple people that were going to talk about this one. I was going to hit this one at the 1 o'clock slot. I didn't have any more 12. All my stuff's a little later here. The Vanderbilt Tennessee game. Vanderbilt lost at home against Tennessee. So you might think the spread is a little questionable, but if anybody in the chat could pull this up for me, Nate Ament, I hope I'm saying it right. Nate Ament, the Tennessee's arguably their best player, him or Gillespie. He's questionable for this matchup, and he is a huge piece. Now, this is a little bit different situation than the Arkansas game. I don't think that he is the only player on this Tennessee team. Not that I think a Cuff is the only player, but God, they need him. Arkansas needs him bad. I think Tennessee at home, especially in this, rivalry situation, could rally behind, some other players like Gillespie or some of the other players on the court. I went ahead and laid the 3.5 here with Tennessee, simply because of the fact that both of these teams are playing here. This game matters for both of them. Whoever wins this game is going to get a higher seed. Both could look at getting a double bye in the conference tournament coming up. So I think regardless of if he plays or not, I think Tennessee wins this game and covers here at home. So I'm on the Vols here. I want to hear y'all's thoughts.
I'm off this one too. These conference games towards the end of the season, I'm going to stay clear of in the SEC. These are two teams that are pretty equal. I mean, you can tell by their rankings. I think Tennessee's the better team here. I think when it comes down to March Madness, Tennessee's going to be bet on, and Vandy's going to probably be fade right away. It would be Tennessee or pass for me. Just everyone's coming in. I mean, it seems like everyone agrees with me here. If we're looking at the market, and the line's just not moving in their direction, moved in the other way. So it might have been because Tennessee, like you mentioned, he's questionable. So we'll probably have to wait right before tip off to see what the line's going to close at. But I'm going to be off this game. I had Tennessee circled, and I wanted to take Tennessee, but I'm going to stay off this one.
I kind of like the under on this one because the line is basically built towards Tennessee. I think Tennessee was a dog on the road against Vandy, and they did beat Vandy in the first matchup. So am I going to take it from a spread side point? I don't think so. But Vandy's strength is their offense. They're 14th in offensive efficiency, but they're going against a Tennessee defense that plays slow, and they're 14th in defensive efficiency. But what I tell people is when you're playing with a high-paced team versus a slow-paced team, I ask who's the home team, and Tennessee's the home team here. Even though you think it's a good spot to take them on a spread perspective, I think the total has validity because Tennessee is 7-1 to the under in their last 8 games, last home game of the season. I think Tennessee kind of controls the pace, and I'm looking at the under. I got it at 147.5 last night. I haven't looked at what the movement's going to be. Actually, I haven't looked at what the movement is now, but like I think we take the under on Vandy in Tennessee.
I don't have it in front of me. I think it was like 69-65 last game or 64-69, something like that.
It was an under, I think, but it was like the total was what 150.5 last time.
Yeah. So it definitely went under that last time. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Gorky said likely out, talking about Nate Amit. Thank you, Gorky. Shout out to Kristen dropping the $10 dono. We much appreciate you, Kristen. All you guys that are members in the chat, all the members, you keep this channel going. You're the reason why we're here. So thank you. And if you're not a member, think about grabbing one, man. Show some love. Good to see you, Zoe. Coin in the chat. He said he's going to be against me here. He's on Vandy. I wish I could say good luck, man, but can't do it. Hope you lose. Ron Lofton showing up. Everybody, man. You got another one, Wine Time, on these early ones? I don't know when your games are, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, we're going to get into, another kind of a sleeper type game. These are kind of the games I've been attacking these last couple games. And, I was on the other side of this game yesterday. I actually faded Drake after being on Drake Moneyline plus 180 on Thursday. This team's making a run in this tournament. I mean, look at this spread right here. Drake shouldn't even be here, and it's a short spread for a reason. It's only 5.5. The only thing that's kept me off this game so far, why I haven't pulled the trigger on this, is the market at 70-94. It's not just me. It's everyone else that's thinking, wow, maybe this Drake team can make a run. I was on Illinois, Chicago yesterday. They took care of business. They beat their team by 25 points in a game that they were favored by 1. They're both playing some really good basketball right now, but I just think Drake is more inspired. The line's just not moving, but I'm going to go ahead and make the play right now. I'm going to give out Drake plus 6 at minus 120. I bought up a half point because I want that 6. I want the full 2 possessions in this game with Drake in my back pocket. I think Drake could win this game outright, guys. But I am moving on Drake plus 6 minus 120. That's going to be my first official play I give out on the show.
Well, looks like you got a bunch of Drake fans in the chat, man. Kristen dropping 5 Pub Sports Radio memberships, then followed up by Zoe dropping a Pub Sports Radio membership, Gorky dropping a Pub Sports Radio membership, man. That's 7 memberships right there. Blessing our action. Let's keep that thing rolling, man. We really appreciate you guys. If you got a membership, renew it, okay? That's all we ask. Show some support because we're going to be up here giving you guys our bets, our knowledge every Saturday, every day, every week. Thank you guys, man. Kristen, Zoe, Gorky, much love to everybody. If you got it, like I said, renew it. Anything here, Guns?
I'm on the other side. Lean. I don't think it's official on this one. Illinois Chicago did cash for me yesterday, and I think they were money line, and they won by 20. Yeah. Do I think it's going to happen again? Do I want to step in front of Drake? Drake shot 60% from the floor yesterday. You go look at their statistics. They don't do that. I don't expect them to do that again. That's what's keeping me off this game. And by the way, I know everybody is on MVC unders, and I'll say this to everybody that thinks that's a trend. There's the reason why everybody on social media is on that one right now is because the over is going to happen. We're not going to step in front of the totals, but that line is strong with Illinois Chicago right now at 5.5. I'm not taking it, but I do lean towards Illinois Chicago on this one, even though they're coming off a commanding win, but guess what? Drake is too. And I know Drake is a tournament team. They're a conference tournament team. They're kind of built for that. That keeps me off this game, so I'm going to stay away.
Next one, Wine Time. Like I said, I don't know when your games are. You're muted.
I think we should probably go to the great city of Lexington, Kentucky. That's not an early spot, but it's the afternoon. It's 1 p.m. over here, so I guess it's 3 p.m. for you. Very good game right here.
Hey, this spread right here. If I made this spread personally, I'd probably put it at 9.5 or 10.5 for Florida. And if I did put it at 9.5 or 10.5 for Florida, I'd expect them to win by 20. But it's not 9.5 or 10.5. It's 6.5, right? We went over this last week when we say sometimes the line tells a story. I don't know. If I only bet this game off of the line, if I didn't have my bias on my matchups, if I didn't think that Florida was possibly the best team in the country, I'd jump all over Kentucky right here. This line to me screams Kentucky just simply off the fact that it's not sitting at a 9.5. It really, really does here. And I think this game means probably more to Kentucky at this point. So I kind of want Kentucky. I'm not backing Kentucky. I almost bet Kentucky against A&M. Thank God I didn't, because they got ran off the fucking court. So I got no action here in this one.
I'm very close to pulling the trigger on the Kentucky Wildcats here. Yeah. You guys know me. I said the other day, I think Florida's probably the best team in the nation, rightfully deservingly being the number 5 team right now after the crazy bad start they had to this season. It seems like whatever team they play, it seems like they're double-digit spread. They beat those guys by double that spread every single game. Florida's just been playing some really good basketball. It is going to be a very hostile environment down there in Lexington. You know, this is a tournament team. Kentucky's going to want to fight. They're going to want to play their best basketball going into the conference tournament and going into March Madness. I think this is a good spot right here with number 5 coming to town to take Kentucky. I just haven't made it official yet, so I'm not going to give it out. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. I'll put it in the comments too at the end of the show. I'm going to put all my plays in the comments, guys. So I might end up moving on Kentucky. It's Kentucky or pass. There's no way I'm laying this short of a number here with one of the best teams in the nation, Florida, a team that doesn't really necessarily need a win. Probably need a loss more than anything here to get that out of the way at the end of the season against a good Kentucky team. So it's Kentucky or pass for me.
You guys, like George Young learned in jail in Massachusetts with a Colombian. He's like, George, you're following the wrong dream. What do you know about the total? The over, guys. The only thing to be taken in this game is the over. There's one thing we need to know about Florida and Kentucky is points. And there is something that, like, we've seen Florida, like, beat teams by 20 and 30 or whatever. It's like they've scored, 80, 90, 100 in some situations. But you know what Kentucky do? Same goddamn thing. So if we're going to be playing this one, we see 162 is the total in this one, maybe higher at this point. I don't know if that is the same line that we're looking at right now. Let's not worry about the spread. Yes, Florida has nothing to play for. Duke has nothing to play for. Arizona has nothing to play for. Michigan has nothing to play for. Going into the NCAA tournament, they're 1 seeds. All of them are 1 seeds. Facts are facts. But the one thing that you're going to know is you're going to see points in a Florida-Kentucky game, because this is kind of a basketball rivalry, if I'm not mistaken, and we're going to see points. So over is the only way I'm playing this one.
So we got over, we got Kentucky. I didn't make a bet on it. Since we're at the 1 o'clock games, I can go ahead and throw up this one. This is probably the one I'm most looking forward to today. Louisville taking on Miami. Big question mark in this game is if Brown Jr. is going to play. I got him listed as questionable. If you've paid attention to this show, if you paid attention to the sesh, basically anything I do, shout out to my guy Kong, because we know he knows all about his Louisville team. He had us fading Louisville when Brown was not on the court, and it was money every time. Then when Brown came back on the court, we got back on Louisville. They started winning. Brown is a key cog to this team, this Louisville offense, and how they're going to function. Whether or not he's in the game, though, I'm still on Miami right here. You know, I've been backing this Miami team. I think Malik Renew is one of my favorite players in the ACC to watch play, especially now that you got Caleb Wilson out for the rest of the season with the thumb surgery. This is just a Miami team that's been trending in the right direction the entire season. And now that they're starting to play some upper echelon competition, you know, they got the win against USC. They got the win against UNC, North Carolina. They got another big win this weekend. And I think Louisville's just the next in line coming, traveling to Miami here. So I took Miami first half. I took Miami full game. I got them on the money line a little earlier before the line moved. So if you can't get that, I still endorse the -1.5 or -2, whatever you got to take.
Yeah, I got nothing in this game. No interest in betting this game, honestly. Guns.
I'll say this. Ken Palm has this as the second best game to watch today. That tells you what this board is. It's not great from a top 25 perspective. I will say this is like I think a lot of these teams are kind of looking ahead to the conference tournament and some of these situations. I think Louisville needs to step up in this spot. But like what I know about Miami is Miami's good outside their arena. Louisville can score points. And I think that's why Ken Palm kind of ranks them kind of high. It's more of a scoring affair in this one. So am I playing this game? Absolutely not. I'm going to watch because I think Louisville is just under the Mendoza line as far as the top 25 is concerned because the losses that has happened to them recently. Miami on the other side, undeserving of 22 as their ranking, I would say. Is not my 22. I would say Louisville is kind of like a step up from them, but we'll see. They're playing at home. They're playing Louisville, and I don't want to step in front of Miami, so I'm going to pass.
I think somebody in the chat said trap game. I think that out of these two teams, even though you look at Miami,
I know, like
Miami.
Someone said senior day, and that kind of makes me stay away from like road teams today. I think that is a thing. That's motivational factor. So. Yeah, but Miami's coming off. I think they're coming off a kind of a big win, right? Am I wrong about that one?
SMU, they beat SMU. It was
on the road. Yeah, that's. I don't know. That's tough.
What I was going to say though is I think that Louisville, even though Miami is ranked at home and has a better record, I think Louisville's been more in the spotlight this season. I think Miami's kind of played in the back because they didn't have a very tough early season. They did so bad last year that I don't think anybody really expected anything out of Miami. I feel like Louisville is more of the public darling team here, but I don't have anything to back that, to prove that. So it's another reason why I like Miami here at home. I feel like most people would want Louisville. But anyways, we can keep moving. We will get to that Wisconsin game timeline. I see you put Wisconsin plus 8.5 in the chat, man. I try and keep up with all you guys. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat. Yeah, Coin. I could see Louisville. Louisville in the tournament's not somebody that I want to get in front of, especially when they're healthy. But let's keep this one rolling. What's another 1 o'clock?
I'll give you one. Okay. Is it 1 o'clock? 12 o'clock actually. Let's do a nooner for the people. Let's talk a little bit of Big East action out in Wintrust Arena in Chicago, Illinois, with Butler versus DePaul. I know it's top 25. Is that top 25? No, it ain't. But it means something to these teams, and it's the battle of the Butler offense versus DePaul defense. Butler is 79th in offensive efficiency, but DePaul is ranked 39th in defensive efficiency. So that is going to be the factor in this game. But Butler is 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games and off back-to-back losses. And it is a revenge angle there for DePaul. DePaul losing to Butler 87-80. They were 7.5-point road dogs, but now you're seeing them as a favorite here. Why? Because the books. No, we have to trust fall into the books sometimes, guys. This is how you are a elite handicapper. It's trust the books. And also, DePaul is off a bad loss against Villanova. Villanova is one of the better teams in the Big East, so we have to trust that the stock has dropped on DePaul enough that we could take them in the last game, homestand, senior night. For them, 76-57, they lost to Villanova on the road. It's DePaul all day. I bought him at 3.5. I don't care if this line is 10.5. Take DePaul. That's how we're going to be doing this one.
Stack said Butler sucks. I heard your comment the other day about how you get a text that Butler sucks every day, even when they don't play. And then they ended up losing that day to Creighton when you said that.
Is there a Twitter handle that says at Butler sucks? I'm seeing at Butler sucks.
No, because Stacks is buddy. Yeah. Let's get to a boring game. Shout out to our guy Nuke. He said, "Are we covering any of the conference tournaments?" Yeah, I've got a couple of those right here. We already covered Drake. We're going to talk a couple more. Nuke, my guy. Let's go right here though. Cal against Wake Forest, a spot that I texted the fellas last night right away. These are the guys.
You did? Not me.
Yeah, I did. I hit in the group chat. I said,
okay, all right.
Wake Forest is absolutely must bet today, guys. Why is anyone betting any of these other big time games? This is the game you want to bet right here. The last game at home for Wake Forest.
Dude, I gave out DePaul. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
Come on, this is Wake Forest, though.
By the way, me and Wine Time live in the trash, and I'm listening to our group chat talk about top 25. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? All right, sorry, Wine Time, go ahead.
Yeah, we do bet some of these trash games, but they've been profitable, and I'll take profit over pleasure any day of the week. So give me Wake Forest here, guys. This opened up at a 4.5. They're now 5.5. Everyone's coming in and absolutely hammering Cal. Why is Wake Forest the favorite here going against a team that's 20-9? Wake Forest is 15-15 this season, coming off a disappointing loss. Wake Forest has played pretty much all their games tight all season long. I think they're going to run the doors off these guys here in Wake Forest. Give me Wake Forest minus 5.5, minus 110. Sixes are going to be popping up here very shortly, guys. This is must bet. This is literally smash spot for Wake Forest. It's simple market situational bet. That's what we're doing in college basketball right now. Eye test, all that stuff's out the window. Don't trust your eyes when it comes to college basketball at this point in the season.
Trust the numbers.
Yeah,
there you
trust
go.
that. I mean, at least I do. So I'm on Wake Forest here, minus the 5.5, minus 110 here. I love this spot, guys. This is going to be the game I'm going to
tell that wine time.
I'm going to be
great
locked in
chat,
on
man.
this one at 1 p.m. my time. So
Yep.
kind of a boring game. I get it, but I'm excited for this one. Shout out to everyone in the chat as well. Nuke said,
I was about to
84
say that
games
one
to
time.
go.
We need everybody to take a minute right now to go retweet on Pub Sports Radio on X, man, and share the video. Let's make it happen, man. Let's get up to 200 live here, but we need y'all.
And by the way, follow Guns Picks because I have a camera I'm going to absolutely spike in my driveway once my new camera comes in. I'm very mad at it. I'm sorry I'm on my phone right now and my audio is bad. I love doing the show and I'm trying to be happy right now, but I'm going to break every fucking thing in my fucking studio right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm so mad. I'm trying to troubleshoot my camera and we're spiking it. I'm gonna Gronk spike my camera in my driveway.
Where are we going next, Cam?
I was either going to put up the Wisconsin Purdue or the Indiana Ohio State.
Either or. Those are good games.
Let's go ahead and talk Whiskey Purdue here, man. This is one of the ones I didn't post here. You know, we talked about Wisconsin on this show a couple times. We bet it. Wine Time, you've been a fan of this Wisconsin team. And then I think it was last weekend when I went back to the well with Wisconsin, after the loss, and they treated me right here. They've got back-to-back wins. They beat Washington on the road, turned around and beat Maryland at home. Obviously now going to, travel to Purdue is a much tougher contest here, taking on the number 15 team in the nation. But I don't think Purdue is – I barely would put them in the top 25, honestly. That the honest opinion. These are a lot of Purdue players that we've seen for years on this team. Whether you're talking about Fletcher Lawyer, or Braden Smith, we've seen him. Obviously, Trey Kaufman-Renn. These are players that have been there, and usually that's something you like. And I'm not saying they're bad players, but they just don't have that edge or that put me over the top fight to them. I don't think Purdue is a very good basketball team. That's where I started with it. And I think Wisconsin and Purdue, honestly, talent-wise, are actually pretty even. I really do think that they are pretty even on the court. You've got a few of the bigs in Winter and a couple of these guys, the close to 7 foot here on this Wisconsin team that, I think they're going to do what Purdue does best, and they're going to play in the paint very well in this game. I will say sometimes Wisconsin pisses me off with how many threes they chunk up. But that's, you live by the sword, die by the sword. If they're hitting their threes, Wisconsin not only covers, wins this basketball game. So I want to hear what you guys think.
Shout out to our guy Rancy, said weird line. I don't know if it's a weird line or not. The only way I would say it's a weird line is why is Purdue an 8-point favorite against Wisconsin? You know what I mean? I think Cab touched on it. Wisconsin has the best 2 players on the court. I don't even think it's particularly close in Blackwell and Boyd. Those are the 2 best players on the court. They're playing on the road in a hostile environment in Purdue. You mentioned it, Cab. I think they're a top 25 team, but I mean, I don't think they're past a Sweet 16 appearance when it comes down to it in the big tournament. I don't think they have that dog over there. Yeah, Braden Smith can definitely make some big time shots when he wants to, but we've also seen him crumble under the spotlight. So I like Wisconsin here. I'm just not going to move on. It's just kind of it's a weird line to where I think this should be a 6.5 in favor of Purdue here. And the fact that it's an 8.5 is going to keep me off this. I will be watching this game. I like this Wisconsin team. I want to see how they do on the road. As we get into conference play or into conference tournament play and then get into March Madness, because this is a March Madness team. It's all sent in. Wisconsin's already in. Purdue's already in. I'm off this game as of right now, though.
I'm on record for saying I couldn't name 10 players in college basketball, and that's a fact. You know why? 100%. I can't name 10 players in college basketball. You know why? Because it's a team.
You have 3 right here, Guns, that you know.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Like, you named 10 players, I couldn't tell you if it was Wisconsin or Purdue. It's like it's a we game, not a me game. And I look at numbers, and it's like I look at team, not any analytics. And if you're going to be a handicapper in this fucking sport, you better fucking take away. I'm not telling, like, prop guys are different. I'm not a prop guy. I'm a team guy. And the reason why I'm successful in college basketball is because I don't know a goddamn fucking player's name. I knew Zach Edey. Zach Edey, did he play for Purdue at one point? He ain't there no more. I know that, but like I watched the game. It goes, you don't watch the games? I watch the games, but I watch the nuances, and I watch like the formations of the offenses. I watch like if they're playing like full court versus zone, and I watch the team. I don't care about the fucking players, and that's what we need to watch about this game, and we need to understand like how these teams are kind of moving into tournament play. And I think that the line is strong towards Purdue for a reason. So we have to pay attention to that. Purdue has kind of played this gross ball, but Wisconsin has played equally at the same point, but they're on the road in this situation. And like you have to ask yourself the question, why is Purdue a strong, almost a double-digit favorite in this situation? Is because the books know. So I would take Purdue on this spot because Purdue kind of like playing strong against a couple teams. Their guard play is way better than Wisconsin. I will say that for a fact. Their front court is not that strong as it was in the past because Zach Edey used to get fouled and make every goddamn free throw. But like we ain't there no more. But like the guard play is picked up. So I would say Purdue is the spot, but is it gonna make my card? Absolutely not. But like this is a game to watch because whatever happens in this game, you may see these two teams match up in the tournament. Like we're talking about the conference tournament, and we're gonna be able to slam spots in a couple of these situations, especially like on Sunday. We're not talking about Sunday games. God damn it. Michigan State. And there's a couple spots that we can look at like tomorrow where whatever happens in that game is going to predicate what's going to happen from a betting perspective in the conference tournament. So this game I'm off.
Hey, what Spoons just said in the chat does make sense. He said he's on Purdue here. They have 4 starting seniors.
Oh, by the way, Spoon loves this play. Spoon gave me a 20-minute fucking dissertation on this one last night. He loves Purdue.
So I'm telling you guys, it makes sense. It's senior night. You've got 4 players, Fletcher Lawyer, Trey Kaufman-Wren.
Fuck the players, by the way. Fuck them all. Oh, yeah, Peterson. Oh, I know he's good. Boozer, yes, I got it. Like, no, it's a team sport.
I mean, some people like to not know the players, I guess. That is not me. I love knowing the players. I make a lot of money off the players, so going to keep knowing them. But
no, credit to Dab for that one. Dab's the prop guy. Dab's the prop guy.
Want to go again, go ahead.
No, prop guys, I understand. No, prop guys, I will never shit on. But like, if you're betting sides and totals and naming players in your cap, fuck you. You're an idiot.
Well,
that's
to
not
what
true.
I keep trying to say. You've got 4 players.
Put me on record.
Holy fuck, Guns.
You ain't a capper then.
Sound's coming through late, so I'm just gonna wait until you're completely done. Then I'm gonna try talking again.
You want to go to Jacksonville, Florida, Cab?
Yeah. Last time, since I haven't got the whole fucking sentence out once yet. I think Spoons has a very good point. Purdue has 4 players that have been there for 4 years. Okay. In the era of the transfer portal where you got people switching every year, right? Going to a new team. Purdue has had players that have been there for a long time.
My new camera's on order, by the way. I just bought a new camera. I did as we're doing this show.
Nice.
Is it cool if we go to this game, Cab?
Go for it.
Yes,
Let's
it
go
is.
right to Jacksonville, Florida, guys. The beautiful.
What Spoon is Spoon available? This is a Spoon play.
This is a wine time play because you guys were watching the Jimmy and the Bag show yesterday. Me and Stacks were on record. I was on Central Arkansas in that first half -4. They're up by 30. They win the game by 40. Florida Gulf Coast. The weirdest line of the day. I said that in the group chat yesterday. It was the biggest play of the day. I had Florida Gulf Coast +2, +155 money line full game. They won the game by 20. And here they are getting only 5 points against a Central Arkansas team that's absolutely rolling. Florida Gulf Coast has not been playing good basketball, but they have motivation now. This is semifinals. They win this conference tournament. They're going to the big dance. I've got Florida Gulf Coast right here, plus the 5 and the money line at +180. I love Florida Gulf Coast here. I'm giving out both plays. They're going to win this game outright, guys. Looking at the market, there is no market. There's no one betting this game. There's 1,000 bets placed on this game. No one's betting this game. If you are, you're betting Central Arkansas. They can't give you a sample size because it's literally going to be 100% on Central Arkansas. Who's going to back Florida Gulf Coast unless you took them yesterday? Back on them today. I love this spot, fellas. This is just a situational market standpoint. Like you have to take Florida Gulf Coast. If you're on Central Arkansas, I get it. That's probably the square side on the board here today. So give me Florida Gulf Coast +5 in money line.
Man,
you can't use motivation in a mid-major in a conference tournament. It doesn't exist. Fucking both teams are trying to get into the tournament.
Yeah,
it's like you can't say
Central Arkansas has 21 wins and Florida Gulf Coast had 14 wins this year. And this line is 5.
Yeah. Well, what was the line when they played each other in the first game?
I believe it was double digits. Let me double check really quick.
All right, so it dipped. It dipped like 6 points, maybe.
No, it was actually 1.5 back on February 21st.
Who's the favorite?
Back. It was Central Arkansas, and Florida Gulf Coast won outright as the dog.
All right, I lean Central Arkansas only because I'm not betting this game. I'm going to trust like Wine Time in his cap on this one because I haven't looked at this game. But I will say this: Central Arkansas has made me actually. He bought me in Central Arkansas bought the addition to my house this season. I took them yesterday at noon as like, oh, I'm bored. I'm going to bet a game. And I bet Central Arkansas like -6.5 against whoever the fuck. I don't care. They just cover spreads. Am I going to step in front of them here? Nope. Am I going to bet Florida Gulf Coast with Wine Time? Nope. But Central Arkansas is, I call them double Dutch. It's like you bet a game, you win, you just step out and let the other motherfucker like come in. So I'm going to trust Wine Time and his cap on this one. I'm going to step away.
Man, for me, whenever you start fucking naming your college after the fucking part of the state you're in, I'm off. So, when we're talking about southeastern fucking Idaho, I'm sorry, I don't have a fucking bet in this one.
You need to get into Wine Time and Guns mode because oh my god, we're betting. California has 38 teams in the universities, and by the way, I want to tell everybody about UC Irvine. UC Irvine is a fucking problem, and they're going to win the rest of their games, and they're going to cover by margin. That defense is incredible, and by the way, they're -9.5 against UC Davis today, and they were -9.5 against Cal Poly. Cal Poly is a shit dog team. Why in God's earth is UC Irvine a huge the same line against a shit team against a team that is 18-12? UC Irvine, guys, I'm telling you,
they step in. I think.
That defense steps in passing lanes. They fucking take guys off dribbles. That is a good defense. And by the way, that team won the NIT last year. UC Irvine.
Hey, shout out to Matty Ice in the chat, man. He threw Tane up there. He said Sanford money line. They're 8-1 since February 1st. And I love that they lost both games to Furman in the regular season. Shout out Matty Ice, man. Yeah, Guns. Everybody tells me, man, they're like, oh, you got to bet the smaller markets, blah, blah, blah. And then I turn around and see the same motherfucker that preached to me about smaller markets have 17 bets in the NFL on Sunday. And it's like, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing what I do, and you keep doing what you do, and let's get that money, baby. That's how we're going to do it.
Disney Donuts said I'm on amphetamines. No, I when I wake up in the morning, I eat raw meat and gunpowder, and that gets me fueled up. So let's
raw meat.
Yeah, all time.
That's sick.
No, for real. I have 2 gummies of creatine, and I chug a glass of water, and I come down here and I cap. That's it.
You heard him. He likes that raw meat in the morning.
I was like, damn, you like that raw meat?
No, right? Like he like I thought that was funny in my head. No, like that's what like if you're trying to like
beef jerky.
that's a Michael Vick rule. It's like if you're trying to like build like fighting pit bulls, you feed them like raw meat and gunpowder. That was the rule. So, anyways, I was joking. Anyways, keep going.
Okay, so are you guys buying into the must-win spots here? Because if you want to talk about must-win, Ohio State is in that position of must-win right here. They must win this game. You know what? Indiana is a team that usually you do not want to have lined up on the other side in a must-win situation, but shit. Indiana ain't, I mean, these two teams, I couldn't tell you who I like better. Probably Ohio State, just because they're trending more in the right direction, whereas Indiana's lost 4 of their last 5. The only game they won was the last one against Minnesota at home. But now you get to turn around and go right back on the road against a much better Ohio State team here. I think Ohio State would be the side for me. But these Ohio State players, Mobley Jr. and Thornton, they're outstanding guards. Okay. I think they're very, very talented guards, but I've watched them for multiple seasons not finish basketball games. And it drives me crazy. Ohio State, I'm telling you, if I take them first half, we're good. And then you get to the end of the game and they somehow just find a way to lose the basketball game. And for that reason, I cannot take Ohio State full game, even though I think in this must-win situation against a Indiana team trending the wrong direction, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm not betting this game. I would be on Ohio State here. I'm kind of staying away from these big-time games. It just don't mean a lot, but you're right. Ohio State does need this game. Indiana absolutely needs this game too, I believe. Indiana kind of been a shit show these last couple weeks. They start off really hot. They get the coach from – where did he come from, Drake or Northern Iowa? They've got DeVries. Seems like he's been in college since I was in high school 12 years ago. Just seems like he's been there for forever. And then you got guys like Ohio State, like Thornton, who's been there for forever, who still hasn't made a conference tournament run. Or been in the big dance. So it's Ohio State or pass. I've been on Ohio State at home all season long, been fading them on the road. You take Ohio State at home, you fade them on the road. Nothing in this game, though. Got plenty of action today. Nothing for me in this.
Who's this Thornton guy you're talking about?
He's a senior. He's been there for forever. He's averaging like 16, 17 points a game. He's probably like 26, 27.
On Ohio State or a different team?
Ohio State. Indiana has DeVries. DeVries is their best player probably. Or Wilkinson. But you don't care.
No, it's not. It's a Wii game, not a me. I'm telling you, basketball is a Wii game. So if from a handicapping standpoint, if you want to be successful, I'm not taking away from Wine Time and Daby. They do their thing. I was like, I don't need to know the fucking players' names. I will say this is like to see the two teams that need this, like two teams that need this. I mean, this is a win from like they just need it. So why would you step in front of like two teams that are on the in or the outs of the bubble? I think Ohio State coming off that big win against Penn State. It's not a big win against Penn State. Like everybody and their uncles is beat the piss out of Penn State. But Indiana on the road on senior night to go play Ohio State, not a good spot. And the line is kind of strong towards Ohio State. I would say like if this was neutral court, this would be a pick. I would say. Am I right?
Yeah, I would think so. I would say no. If it was no, I think honestly Ohio State would
like -1. It's very close. So like on that perspective, two teams that need it. I'm not stepping in front of this game. Why would I bet a game? Like this is popcorn. Like there's a few games today that mean something. Like if you're looking at conference tourney or conference or actually like NCAA tournament type of like motivation, Indiana and Ohio State is that. Don't bet it, just watch. This is like a perspective of like how are these two teams going to deal with each other like in a tournament perspective, and whoever wins or loses this one, they may meet each other again in a neutral court, and then we take advantage. But like, can we watch this one and have fun? I'd say we do that.
Shout out to my guy Skylar Vies in the chat. One of my buddies right there, a little 199 dono. Shout out to you, my guy. Drop your best bet today, Skylar. That's one of my runners too. Sometimes I can't get some bets, and I hit up. I know
Wager Detective is saying like Indiana money line. If you want to step in front of any senior night, it's like stepping in front of a guillotine with your dick in it. So go ahead, do it.
Let's move on to the next game. Cab, where do you want to go next, my friend? Unless, did you touch on this one? Sorry.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, and I'm, you know how I've got my bets in, but
You're
I still
good.
like to look.
I got a couple games I can still talk about if you need a minute or two to put your bets in.
Yeah, I was just looking at the props, man. Fucking Mobley has been absolutely on fire from deep and senior night at home. But you can go ahead and move on. I'm not sure if I want to bet it.
All right, I'm going to get to some boring games here, guys, and I apologize for this. Just level with me here.
Don't say boring. That means money.
Spots, guys, but let's go right to Georgetown Providence, a big-time rivalry in college basketball, guys. I've been on record saying Providence is going to win the Big East Conference tourney. They're going to get a ticket to March Madness. We'll see if that ends up happening. It's a long shot. It's not like I'm throwing a bunch of money on it, but once it's available today, we'll throw 100 or 200 bucks on the plus 5,000, whatever we're getting on them. Just for some nice plus money. But I like this Providence team. I mentioned it. They've got guys like Jalen Sellers who's going to play in the NBA, guys like Jason Edwards is going to play in the NBA. They've got Vox that's also going to play in the NBA one day. He's still a little bit younger, but they got guys that can score. I mean, Jalen Sellers, this guy is just came out of nowhere kind of. He's been in college for forever. He came over, transferred over. He's been at a couple different schools, and this guy's averaging over 20 points a game right now. And he's just balling when he's attacking the rim. He can hit the three-pointer. He can knock the free throws down. I like this Providence team. I like the head coach. I know the head coach hasn't done a great job there. I've heard my guy Spoon say he's probably going to get fired. He could save his job here if they make a run in this tournament, I think. And I think it starts right here in a rivalry game. Providence opened up as a +1.5. And I didn't bet this, so I can't give that to you guys. I have to give you guys the -1.5 because that's what I'm going to bet right now. It's Providence. Providence smash. Friars smash. They're going to take care of Georgetown right now and head into the conference tournament, motivated, trying to win that tournament. They got the guys to do it. We'll see if they can. You know what I mean? It's a long shot. It's nothing like I'm sitting here saying like this is going to happen, but it's something to take a risk on for some nice plus money. So I'm on Providence here, Guns. I want to hear your opinion on this. As I look at the market, let me know.
I'll say this: Providence is in my graveyard. They fucked me on a very good spot at home. I think it was senior night too, and they got their ass kicked. I don't hate the take, but Georgetown has played very well in a lot of situational spots. You're not wrong, but I have that like scar on my heart about Providence, about the last bet. So I'm going to pass. So go ahead. Take Providence. Good. I'm not saying not to take Providence. I'm not saying take Georgetown. All I'm saying is I can't. If I fade Providence, it's out of spite. That's all I'm saying, and I'm not going to do it.
Shout out to our guy Gorky, literally just literally just donating. He said literally who. I don't know what that means, but he also said Guns is right, team over names. It's always a team effort. So shout out to our guy Gorky. Let's move on to the next game. So I don't think our guy Cab has anything in this one. And this next one's kind of a boring game too. We're going to the Big Ten. Minnesota Northwestern here, kind of a boring spot here, guys.
It's not boring. I hate you using that term boring. It's not boring. It might be boring to some people watching. Here's the thing, guys. I want to talk to everybody. It's like, no, the best bettors in the world, and I had two team calls with them, and zero talked about the top 25. We're talking about like the dirt, and the reason why we're talking about the dirt is because nobody's betting it. Like we're staying away from the public because the public is going to bet whatever the fuck, because it's last weekend of the regular season, and they're going to do the same thing in conference play, and we're going to be on the other side of stuff. So listen to what Wine Time is saying in this play because nobody is betting this shit. Go.
Yeah, we're on Minnesota here, -3.5, best number you can get. The line's moving. It's moving quick with money coming in on Northwestern here. I love Minnesota here in this spot. They're playing at home at Seniors Day. I like Coach Nico over there coming over from Colorado State. He made numerous runs with Colorado State in the NCAA tournament years ago. He gets the Minnesota job. It's kind of not a very desirable job because don't really have lots to offer. I mean, it's a great, you know what I mean? It's a good Power 4 school and all that, but you don't have all the NIL money in the world, so you have to really recruit and bring in your guys, and that's what he's done here. I really like this Minnesota team. I think going forward the next couple of years, this is going to be a team that's going to actually make a run in the Big Ten. So I like Minnesota here. I mean, they upset UCLA last week when we were on them. You know what I mean? Like Minnesota can beat some good teams.
On the road, too. Did they beat them on the road or at home?
It was at home. It was in Minneapolis.
Okay.
But this game is at home in Minneapolis. They're laying 3-4 reason here. It's going to be up to a 4 probably by the time this game tips off. So I'm on Minnesota here. I think Minnesota absolutely takes care of business. One of my favorite plays today. Guns, you have anything in this one?
Well, if you like Minnesota, you like the under, right? I think that the total would predicate towards the spread. Minnesota, like you said, Wine Time is the team to watch, but they're probably like 1 year away for them to like come to fruition as being a strong team in the Big Ten. So I'm not all the way on the Gophers, but I'll say this: I'm paying attention. And Northwestern, I'm not paying attention. I was like, whatever's going on in Northwestern, it doesn't matter if it's football or it's basketball, like nothing's happening there. So Minnesota is probably the spot here. Am I going to play it? Absolutely not. But that total, seeing that 131 gives you an indicator it's probably going to be a low scoring affair. We're probably looking at like a 65-60 type of game, like 125. That's probably what I'm thinking in my head, but it's not on my card. But I'm not going to step in front of Minnesota. I think they're our team to watch.
And shout out to Dizzy Donate said it makes you wonder why the show always picks Brown or Providence games. It's because we win in those games, my guy. We're going to talk about games that we know and that we win in. We're not going to talk about random games. That's why. Let's
you
move.
get butthurt?
Huh?
You guys butthurt about something? I just got back. Y'all sound butthurt.
No.
Nope.
I don't consider the Big East small, man. I think the Big East always has some good teams. I mean,
the Big
Villanova,
East.
I've kind of always secretly been a little bit of a Villanova fan.
No, I got to trust Wine Time on this one. I didn't cap this game, but he's really like laser focused on college basketball, like myself. But like this is a game I didn't watch, and guess what? I'm going to tail this one with Wine Time on Minnesota. So
here.
Even though he fucked me
don't even talk.
yesterday.
You don't like big games. So you don't got nothing to say. Guns has nothing on this one. Wine Time.
Nope. You want me to talk about this game?
You can go ahead. You can intro it if you want.
All right. Let's talk about this game. I talked about it on my show Friday night, last night. If you want to go watch that one on Play Performance, Jay Cavalier channel, I did give a very good breakdown, but guess what? You don't have to because I'm going to give you that same breakdown here. Guess what? UNC has underperformed on the road this year. They are 3-5 straight up in ATS in conference play this year. I think their only wins were, I guess, remedial opponents. Of course, Duke has been suffocating on defense, and they've held teams under 70 points in their last 6 home games. And also UNC, since UNC, and UNC is the barometer because when they lost to UNC, of course, I tell people that it's like Duke lost to UNC up 6 with 5 minutes left, and UNC did get the win. They scored, I think, 71 points in that game. Since the UNC game, Duke has given up an average of 58 points per game against everybody, and that includes Michigan, by the way, in up my road in Cap 1. So this is a revenge spot for Duke. Like I said, 71-68, 6.5 point favorites they were in that game on the road. Guess what? Heavy favorites here. There's a reason. I know Caleb Wilson is out. I got it. But he's been out for a while. So the line has not changed because of him. The total, I said, is enticing to me because it was 51.5 in the first game. Now it's 144.5. Might have dropped since I wrote this up. High indicator of an under, but what the under is going to predicate to is the UNC side, and I think it's going to be a team total under. As long as that team total under is under, I think like last night it was 64.5 or 65.5. Like, there ain't no way, shape, or form that UNC is going to score more than 60 against Duke today. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter. Revenge spot. Duke is going to put I don't want to say belt to ass. I hate that fucking term. They're just going to dominate UNC. So UNC is going to be held under 60 points, whatever the total is there. So team total under on UNC.
Hey, Big O, man, shout out to you. Appreciate the 1999 dono. He said Siena -2.5. I don't have anything in that game, but I really appreciate you showing some love in here and dropping your knowledge and your hard work, man. We appreciate it. Look, UNC beat Duke, and now you're sitting here looking at a 17.5. Obviously, you don't
Is
got
Lee
Caleb.
really going to that game? He says he's going to that game. How the fuck do you get a ticket to fucking Cameron? I mean, whose dick do you have to suck to get in there? It's impossible. I tried. I tried to suck a dick to get into Cameron. He said no.
Caleb Wilson's surgery news came out this week. I'm sure everybody saw that. So he's out for the season. I saw in the chat, said would have liked to see Caleb Wilson in the tournament. I couldn't agree more. I would have loved to see the kid play in the tournament.
Can we put belt to ass in the graveyard on this show? Because belt to ass sucks. I hate it. It's stupid. It sucks. It's terrible. Can we just say dominate or win or whatever? I hate belt to ass. Sorry, I didn't mean to take you off, Dab. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I just wait, bro. I got a joint. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm good. Anyways, I'm not betting this game, but North Carolina, man, they've played good since Wilson came out. We talk about teams rallying around themselves whenever they lose their top player. They've done that, but this is a different situation. Now that you've played a couple games with him out and you get the news that he's not coming back, man, UNC ain't those guys. That Tremble and these players, man, they ain't those guys. Trust me. Duke probably covers here, and UNC is going to get slapped in the tournament early. This put them in a bad situation without Wilson. I was really excited for what he could have done in the tournament. I wanted to see if UNC could make a small run, but without him, I see nothing happening.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah. Even though I'm a Duke fan, I like seeing UNC in the mix. I remember seeing that Final Four where UNC and Duke was in it a couple of years ago. That was even for a Duke fan, that's awesome. I
feel like Hubert Davis was on the hot seat too this year and really got off.
It's not his fault though. It's not his fault.
Especially after beating Duke, and I feel like he was on the hot seat. And I don't know. I hope he doesn't get put back in it. It's just they're in a bad situation here.
He's the best coach for that job. I don't think they're going to fire him. Not this year, but he has to do something next year. I would say. You can't punish him for losing his best player.
Wine time. You bet this one?
No, nothing for me in this game. Interesting game, but I'm off this one.
Yeah. All right. So
I could go over the market really quick. What time is this game at, Cab?
The UNC game? Hold on.
Yes.
I don't even know, honestly. What is it like?
Oh, I got it right here. No, you're good. It's 5:30 your time. So right now, quick little market, 61% of bets, 65% of cash coming in on Duke. Line opened up at 16.5. We're seeing 17 and a half at some spots.
I would assume UNC would be public at close. It's just a huge line. Why would you take Duke at minus 16.5? I don't know. Maybe it's me. But Michigan, I say, with Michigan and Florida, Duke, and Arizona, you're gonna get heavy lines, double-digit lines, and nobody's gonna take them. Everybody's thinking that they're due for a loss, and these motherfucking teams don't care. They win by 1,000. So I'll put that out there. Am I gonna be betting Duke? No. But I like the team total under there for UNC. So I'm sorry, Wine Time. Go ahead.
Oh, no, nothing. It's 61 and 65 on Duke. I'm off that game, though. Nothing for me. It was just going over the market. I could intro this one if you want, Cab. Unless you – yeah, I'll just intro it really quick because I have it up here. I have nothing on this one, but I'm just going to give – so Texas A&M currently getting 88% of bets, 90% of cash. Wow, a lot of money coming in on A&M. Books are moving this line up, open up at a 2.5. We're seeing a 4.5 at some spots, 3.5 at other spots. I don't like LSU. I think they're one of the bottom feeders in the SEC. I actually think A&M's a decent team. They played the way they did the other night. I'm telling you, man, the way they were shooting the shit out of that ball in that first half, almost scoring 50 points. That was the thing of beauty. I liked watching this Aggies team. So I'm off them here because this line is a little bit fishy going on the road to LSU. It's Seniors Day in LSU. I'm off this game. SEC, not for me in this one.
I think the line should probably be closer to a 6.5, and usually that would be a reason why I wouldn't bet the game. But I backed A&M in this spot. Situationally, I think they match up well against LSU, and that's not something I've been able to say for this A&M team most of the season. They got a 94% chance, depending on what you look at, to get into the tournament. But this team's gotten no love in the rankings or really for what they've done because they had an easy out-of-conference schedule. But every game is a must-win game. If you listen to the interviews, some of the player interviews, Agee said the same thing. He said every game, Rashawn Agee said every game is a must-win game for us. We're going to go 100%. They are 100% healthy.
On the A&M side, A&M side or the LSU side?
A&M side.
Okay.
Yeah. And you got to give Bucky McMillan credit, man, for what he's done with this team because I've said it all year. They're not that talented. They found a way to win games because they press the shit out of the other team. They switch up their defense and they play so hard. Win or lose, even in the games they've lost, even the one against Florida where they got the shit beat out of them, they play so hard. And I don't think LSU is the team that needs to go against another team that wins by effort, if you get what I'm saying, right? A team that wins by effort, in my opinion, should run LSU out of the gym. So I did take A&M in this spot, and that's what I'm on.
Is LSU really favored -3.5 in this game?
No, A&M is.
No, A&M's favorite.
Okay. I was making sure. It's like I'm thinking about teams that need wins, and I think Dabby's right. It's like A&M needs a win, even though LSU is just giving up. Like, is this the game I'm going to bet? Absolutely not. Total is like 159.5. I'm just off this game. I'm telling you. Like, I'll tell you guys in the group chat what I'm on. I was like, I'm on some gross games. And so is Wine Time. Wine Time is I gave you UC Irvine already. So there you go. There's a fucking VIP. But this game, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
No action either, Wine Time.
No, I want to give a quick shout out though to our guy Rez Mob in the chat, always showing love. My guy right there. Good to see you, my guy. Drop your best bet in there. I want to know what it is. I'll tail it today. You're right. Wine Time don't need no stinking points. We didn't need them yesterday. Shout out to our guy TJ Betts in the building too. Can't wait to kick it with our guy here in San Antonio. Couple weeks. We got our guy TC in there. We got our guy Dizzy Donuts. We've got Spoon's Bets. We've got the Goracle. Just donating.
No, Spoon,
donating.
like everybody's saying, like Spoon posts his card, man. Spoon's a guy. Like he knows his shit. But like yesterday, we were on the polar opposite of yesterday on the card, and I said either I'm poor or you're poor, and we broke even.
He's a good dude. I like.
We just shook hands at the end of the day.
With him in San Antonio too. It's gonna be a good time. I haven't got to meet him or TJ yet, so it's gonna be cool.
Love Spoon. Oh, by the way, we already talked about Saturday's card too. So Spoon just put it in the chat. Like, yeah, we already talked about that one. So
you want to intro our guy here, Daby Cab?
Oh yeah, man. So excited that he finally gets to join us here on All About the Hoops on a Saturday, man.
I gotta get a shot.
If you guys tune in to Medicate Mondays on Mondays right here on Pub Sports Radio, I don't have the exact. It's what 17-3 or something like that. The last 20 weeks, we have one show a week, and my guy has literally won 17 out of the last 20 weeks or something like that. He can clarify that for you, but just been on an absolute heater. So now we get to bring him up right here, All About the Hoops. My dude, Stacks. Let's go, baby.
Stacks.
There he is.
What up?
Stacks, what's up, my guy?
Guns, Dabby, wow, what's up with y'all?
What's good,
Man,
Stacks?
living the dream up here, man. Smoking a joint, talking college hoops with my guys. Betting doesn't get any better than this, man.
There ain't nobody that can wear two hats better than Stacks. I mean, he wears two hats.
I don't have two hats on.
Let's go, bro.
I don't have two hats on, Guns.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, I don't have nothing in this game. I just didn't know if you was going to get to my games or not, and I just decided to come back to it.
Oh, yeah. Let me know
Right
what graphic you want me to throw up.
So you don't look at your phone, Debbie? I text you the games and told you my game plan.
Wine Time and fucking Guns and Dorky fucking send me so many messages that I don't.
Dude, Stacks, I try to do the same thing. It don't work.
I texted him this morning my two plays and told him I would just wait until you got to those games and I'll come backstage. And I'm looking at the time. I'm like, I don't know if he even got. I was like, he might not even got my text.
I'm gonna eat like saying that Stack had two hats on. Fuck me.
You gotta be kidding. I don't even so I'm gonna make a banner. I'll be right back on. I'm gonna jump backstage and make a banner. We're We're gonna do Kansas
Oh,
State
man.
for him first.
Oh,
Wayne.
man.
You want to
Why?
intro the Kansas
Oh,
State?
yeah.
There we go. All right, here we go. Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
give a quick shout out to our guys Stacks. Let's give a quick cheers. We do this every time we're on the screen together.
My guy.
It always pays off, right, Stacks?
It really does.
Let's go right to your first game is Kansas and Kansas State, correct?
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay, this is a big number. I think it's a big number for a reason, Stacks, but you let the people know. I can go over the market and stuff for you, but start this one off for us.
Yeah, this is Stacks play today, number 2. They're both at the time slot, same 2 o'clock time slot, same as the next game. But this number is large for a reason. Kansas is going to blow these boys out. They're coming off a back-to-back loss, and now it's senior night for them. They already blew them out by, they beat them by 24 earlier in the season. But it's mainly the spot for me. Like, both of these stacks is the spot. This team's coming off back-to-back losses. You just let Arizona State just upset you. Then they storm the court on you. Last game of the Big 12, before you start the tournament, you got to go ahead and feel good. I'll trust Coach Shelf to bounce back in a big way.
No,
Yeah,
Stack's right. Stack's right.
What you said?
No, you're right. That's going to be on my VIP card is Kansas. So we're good.
Yeah, I think this is. And it's funny that I was listening to you. You was talking about belt to ass. So I just crashed.
God damn it! I can't fucking say it anymore. Everybody's
no, I
doing
was gonna say it. Until when you said that, I was like, all right. Don't say that then.
No, we have to come up with a better term. Let's be creative. Dick to ass? No, we can't do that. That's too gay.
Can't use no gay shit.
Watch it tonight, man. Today, you coming out of the closet a little fast today, Guns. Do it a little
I'm
slower.
about to say, like, that's a whole lot of gay shit in like an hour and 15 minutes.
I've completely ruined the show. It's on me. My bad.
Yeah, but I just think like with or without Peterson, however he wants to do it.
He's right. I gotta pause.
Like he's got a fucking cloud over him that's about to rain.
Dude, I'm absolutely I'm 0 today. I'm on 0.
Hey, we got a backstage right now giving out some winners as well, and he's hitting the gym. He probably wants to get in and out. You want to bring him on, Cab?
Yeah. Well, Stacks, you cool with that? We'll do your second best bet, second Stacks as soon as he's done, I guess, if you want to do that.
Yeah, because I got an NBA. I got an NBA.
Stacks is right on Kansas though. We can't use the B to A anymore. Maybe B to A. Can we do B to A? No, BTA. It would be BTA.
Man,
right?
I gotta get a fucking intro for our guy here, man. It's wild that we don't have one in here. And I'm looking through thinking we don't have one in here, man. He does have one on Jimmy's, but I don't have that one in here myself. Oh, yeah, we do. Hell yeah, man. 2-0 this year on All About the Hoops. He's brought us NBA action. I don't need to say much more about it because I know when he comes on, you guys have cashed with him. Every Monday, he's with me on the sesh. My guy, Dutch, and we got the freshest look. Let's go, baby.
I love
Dutch, what's up, man?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plug. Yeah, man. Good to be back with the fellas. Who we got up here? We got Stacks. Good to see you, OG. We got our guy Wine Time in the building. Daby Cab. Guns. How we doing today, Guns? You good today?
Nah, I'm just having I'm having a show. I've already made too many gay references, and the chat's calling me out on it. So
all right, yeah,
we moving though. Like I'm cashing, man. So it doesn't matter what I got money. I'm happy.
All right, let's go. Let's keep it
Where
going.
we going in the NBA, my guy?
Okay. We are going to the ATL. That's right, baby. It's Saturday. It's Atlanta Hawks versus who the fuck are they playing? The Philadelphia 76ers. And I mean, these Sixers, boy, they are depleted. Started with Joel Embiid not wanting to suit up. Now Edge comes out. I mean, it's Maxey. Who else they got over there? Oubre, Drummond? Get the fuck out of here. Hey, this right now, I'm telling you right now, I got a lot of slack taking Atlanta the other day against Milwaukee with Giannis coming back. I like what I'm seeing out of the Atlanta Hawks. They have a starting five that actually fits. Now they brought McCollum in as a 2 guard. You know what you're getting out of Alexander Walker. This kid, Jalen Johnson, is the real fucking deal. There's a reason why they stripped that motherfucker trade out of town. It's because of Jalen Johnson. You got Dyson to contain Maxey a little bit, right, Daniels? And I'm telling you right now, they got 4 dudes that you can bring off the bench. I believe Kuminga's playing. You got Kispert. You got Rashard, the former #1 overall pick, coming off the bench. They're 9 deep playing team basketball, and they are going to run the fucking Philadelphia 76ers out the gym. Now, let me hey, can you unlock this for me so I can get these notes?
I always wonder like what the background guys are thinking as like Dutch
They
is
all
like
tell. Look,
cutting
my
a
boy
promo.
Cass opened up a account over the breakdown last week, and he
Yeah.
won. Yeah,
Oh,
he did. I swear. He opened
Dude,
up
I
an
love
account
it. I
over the
love it.
breakdown in here. So shout
Follow
out to my guy
Gunsticks
Cass.
on the
Hey, we're starting D-Gents, bro. I told him, hey man, as long as we
Stats.
get
He's been riding with
Yeah,
you this
everybody.
week. You've been making him money too.
and hey, he's been making money every fucking day this week,
Hell
bro.
yeah,
And the
man.
only time we lose is by the fucking hooker. I'm telling you right now, that's the only time we lose. We lose by the hooker. Now, average in these 5-game win streaks for the Atlanta Hawks right now, averaging 125 points per game, allowing 102 points per game during that span. They're 3-0 versus the Sixers this year, 8-0 versus these motherfuckers the last 8 meetings, and have covered all 8 games, averaging 120 plus in 7 out of the 8 meetings. This is a better Atlanta Hawks team than we've seen. This is a fucking depleted Sixers. Don't overthink it. It'll be double digits by halftime. Atlanta Hawks -6.5. I got 5.5. 6.5 was what I was going to make official because it has went up. It's good money. Believe it.
I think Stack likes it too, right? Stacks?
That's it. That's your team, right? That's your team?
Yeah, that's not the play I was giving out, but I already bet the Hawks. Absolutely,
Man,
I second that.
Yeah, I love it. You see, I got there with the Rockies yesterday, Stacks. I needed that one because you've been busting my ass the last couple of times, my guy.
Did you see how I lost that game, though, Dutch?
Did you see I lost the team total on the Celtics by Hooker because they scored 21 points in the first half or in the first quarter? Shit's unbelievable.
Portland fouls with 1.5 seconds left, Dutch.
I needed it, man. I needed it. All right. I'm sorry because I know you had a profitable day. I needed that motherfucker. All right. Hey, but it's good to see you on All About the Hoops. Daby Cab, I'll see you Monday. I hope I see all you real motherfuckers on Medicaid Monday on the sesh right here at Pub Sports Radio. Guns, wine time. It's been a pleasure. The chat. Let's get to this motherfucking bag. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh.
Go ahead and move us back to the regular screen, man. Take notes right there when our guy Dutch comes on stage. That's how it's fucking done, man. Shout out to him.
Crazy that he brought up the Rockets game. I got beat up in college, but I went 7-2 in NBA. It should have been 8-1. Portland fouled with 1.4 seconds left. And I lose by the free throw. I lose by the free throw.
College, oh my god, college.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with you guys on the Atlanta Hawks there. That's what I was gonna say. Everything he said makes sense. I'm looking at the market. I haven't been even looking at NBA the last couple of days just because this time last year is when I started losing the NBA going up to Publipalooza. Started seeing the card not right, and this spot seems like an Atlanta Hawks spot. So I'm gonna ride with our guy Dutch and make it official. I can get a 6 right now at -120. So I'm gonna take the 6 at -120 of the Atlanta Hawks here. That's a really good spot.
I got a 5 last night.
I was trying to be funny and put in the chat to tell Dutch to step to the right. I don't know.
I was wondering, like, if when you cut a promo and there's like 3 guys like meandering, like trying to fucking do a set, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on there?
I know.
It's like, no, those guys are fucking. He goes, those are followers. I'm like, really?
Yeah, no. There's a chick behind him doing a set. That's why I was saying step right. But my bad, Joey. That's why I said my
Shout
bad.
out Yoga Pants. Yeah, Yoga Pants rule. So yeah, man. I said, yeah, man, like fucking. Yeah, man.
Stacks, you got a NBA action, or you want me to go to that Iowa State game?
No, I'll get the NBA out after I give out the next one, Iowa State game.
Awesome. Bet. Arizona State here. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're on Iowa State here, I get it because they've been getting punked, man, and this is their chance to get back, right? So I completely and totally get this. Arizona State, man, you're heading into a buzzsaw today. This makes sense. I'm not somebody who usually lays spreads like this, though. But shit, I might have to tell Stacks on this one, but talk to me.
I could pretty much copy and paste word for word what I said with the Kansas game. This is the wrong place, wrong time for Arizona State. More this game than the Kansas game because Arizona's coming off a storm in the court against Kansas. They was like 5.5-point dogs. They went out right by like 10 or whatever they won by. Now they come to play Iowa State on senior night where they're coming off of back-to-back losses. This is going to be bad. And I hate it. I'm like you, Dad. I'm not a big fan of giving up giant numbers, and I also felt like it made me uncomfortable of both of these bets because I just feel like they're layups. I'm like, bad spot, back-to-back losses, especially Arizona and Iowa State. Like, and this is the last game. Like, you're going into the Big 12 championship. Like, you don't want to shake that off. We always want teams to lose before the tournament, but we talk about the big tournament. But speaking about the Big 12, Kansas and Iowa State, like, you got to feel good going into that story. And the only way you're going to do that into that tournament is go out here and blow these teams out that are well below talent-wise. Arizona State can't do nothing with Iowa State. Even if you take out the back-to-back, this should be a massacre. I love both of these plays just as much. I think both of these going to be a massacre. And to be transparent, I bet them separate and I parlay them together.
Yeah, I like this spot here. I couldn't say anything else. I don't have anything on this game.
I think these two teams are like you mentioned Kansas, you mentioned Iowa State. They're playing at home. It's a senior night. I mean, even though I don't think that a senior exists on Kansas, this is a team that like plays on freshmen and one and dones. But like Iowa State has something to play for, and you're playing a West Coast team coming to the East Coast. I mean, not really the East Coast, but like quasi like Central time zone on this one. So I think that Iowa State is going to come in here and play strong.
You just made me think of something, and I bet Stacks can answer this. I know you can't, so I won't even. We don't gotta go. You don't gotta give your spiel. I get it. You don't like players. It's fine. Stacks, you probably can answer this. When he just said Kansas doesn't have any a lot of them are the one and dones, like you said, or transfers, but they do have one person on the court who this game today is going to mean more to than anybody else that's playing a basketball game today. Can you answer who it is?
I cannot.
Melvin
Bill
Council,
Phelps kid.
Melvin Jr. If anybody watches Kansas, that fool is going to literally kiss the logo in the middle of the court. He said it. He literally said today.
What'd you say his name was?
Melvin Council Jr.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. But like that's why the line's high. I mean, I think the line from the previous matchup is like 10 points higher than the free like when they played before. For Kansas. So, I mean, the Kansas versus Kansas State is a rivalry. It's literally like 15 minutes away from each other. Like, I've seen it. Like, Lawrence, Kansas versus where they're at Kansas State. I mean, it is like one exit up to get there. So, it is a rivalry. So, like Kansas makes sense. Like, Arizona State going on the road on the West Coast to go play Iowa State that probably played a couple bad games. Yeah, Iowa State as a double-digit favorite makes sense. Iowa State, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and about that Kansas game, I usually don't like to be on another team that just drilled them. Like I wouldn't want to be on Kansas knowing that they beat them by 24, but this is just a bad spot. Just knowing Coach Self of Kansas, he knows what's at stake. You want to go out here, you're getting ready to enter the Big 12 tournament next week. You want to go in there with a punch. You don't want to come out there, get that taste out your mouth of back-to-back.
No, it's a resume game. We got to beat my rival, and whatever happens in the tourney, we go.
And people think that seniors is all about senior starters. It's really not, because when this game get out of hand, they're gonna go ahead and get them seniors off the bench that don't play. So it's just a feel-good story. It's not necessarily bounce back. Like people be like, "Well, senior day don't mean nothing because they only got one senior on the starter," but it's about seniors. It's a get-up spot.
Shit, man, you might have just talked me out of that bet. I was literally about to bet Melvin Council, and what you just said rang through my ears, Stacks.
Yeah, because if he don't start, they're gonna bring him in when Kansas is up 28.
Yeah, do me a favor, bet Peterson overs, and then lose your mind when he taps his fucking shoulder and leaves in the first half.
Just know that I'm very focused here on 14.5 with Melvin Council. So Melvin Council is a senior. That's why I was bringing that up. Now, he hasn't been at Kansas for multiple years or anything like that, but he's been very vocal about how this has been the best 6 months of his career, his life playing here with Kansas. He literally said he's like, I'm going to kiss the logo on senior day. Like he fucking loves it. He lives and dies for Kansas. So this game means a lot to him today. And I think his point prop is live 14.5. But guys, we got somebody else. Stacks, I want to hear your NBA. We got somebody else. No better time because we got two people that absolutely dominate Medicate Mondays for us. a staple of Medicate Mondays. So I want to say thank you to both of you guys right here and right now. But he also has been killing Saturdays. Every Saturday, whether it's college football or college basketball, he's been here. Rain, sleet, shine, migraine, it don't matter. He shows up, he gets us some money, and he's here now for another best bet. Our guy, Kong's Clips. Let's go. Oh, well, I gotta fucking bring him on the stage.
What an intro.
Kong, what up,
Give
man?
it to him, Kong.
Happy Saturday. Speaking of rain, sleet, shine, a lot of rain in my area, thunderstorms. I was having technical difficulties. I'm going to get straight to it. My team plays today. A lot of talk about it in the chat. Louisville does play today. And you know what it is, man. Best bet of the day, probably best bet of the week. Miami money line. Hear me out. Louisville on the road. We know what they do on the road. Terrible team on the road. Louisville without Michael Brown Jr., terrible team. We have both of those today. Brown Jr. is out with a back injury, and they're on the road playing Miami. That is a 3-unit bet on Miami. Love the play today. I think my Cards get their ass whooped. It is what it is. Duke. I'm on Duke first half, -9.5. I know there's not a lot to play for. This is a rivalry. I think Duke comes in, tries to get the big lead early, and potentially coast in the second half. So I got Duke first half -9.5 at -122. I think it's good money. Houston playing Oklahoma State. What do? We play Houston first half. That's what we do. Houston first half -7.5, -118. I don't think it's going to fail me now. Houston's still kind of trying to lock up a number 1 seed. I don't think they get there, but crazier things have happened. Houston first half -7.5, -118. I've been betting these three-pointer parlays for a little while. Didn't want to bring them out until I knew
Money,
about
bro.
what I could do with
too. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. So I'm going to give you guys one today. Milo's Uzan 2+ 3-pointers. He's hit this in, I believe it's 4 of his last 5. Last game he had 5 3-pointers. He's shooting the ball really well right now for Houston. Milo's Uzan for 2 3-pointers, and Javon Hadley for Louisville to shoot 1 3-pointer. When Brown Jr.'s out, his 3-point attempts go up. Percentages look a little better to score 1 3-pointer. Javon Hadley and Milo's Uzan. Javon Hadley for 1, Milo's Uzan for 2 at +113. That's all I got in college basketball today. But we do have the UFC live tonight. The BMF title is on the line. Kong Smash Play of the Week is Raul Rosas Jr. money line, and the main event, Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway, to not go the distance, for someone to finish that fight. The parlay gets you +108, and that's where I'm at, man. Appreciate you guys for having me. Everybody go hit the like button, retweet the show, calling them out.
Damn, I did it again. Shout out to Kongs. Man, Stacks, I kind of hijacked you and just kept you on the show, man. If you wanna finish your best bets and bounce, you can, or you can keep kicking it with us. We do have Gorky going to give us his best bets, and then we're all going to recap our bets and hit anything that you guys in the chat want to see. Shout out to the 178 people on YouTube, and between X and YouTube, it's right about 700 people. If you're on X, yeah, I was going to say, if you're on X, do us a favor and jump on YouTube, man. Pub Sports Radio, hit the like button, jump in the chat. But we appreciate everyone. Hit the retweet button on X too. But Stacks, what was the NBA game, man? I want to try and put at least a banner below so people know what we're talking about.
It's the first one on the board. Orlando and Minnesota.
Okay. Damn, why did I choose? I can spell though. Good. Let's go. I was like, why did I choose the team names as I started writing out Timberwolves? I was like, fuck, that's a long one to have to type out, but I got it. I don't know shit about NBA. I watch the NBA a little. I bet some threes props, but as far as like capping sides and totals, I don't. So I don't got much to bounce off of you. So I just want to hear what you got here.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I've been forgetting to text you. And I don't know if he's watching or not, but for the past month, the homie Don's been wanting me to text you to see if you want to come on and give out a play, regardless of sport, whether it's you want to come out there and give a best bet in college and LJ been coming on. We got a schedule now Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and LJ been joining us. GLB, he ain't been on there because he just had a kid a little while ago. So anybody, all of us fathers who first kid. Like the very first kid, we know how that go.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't expect to see him for a while, but you know, we wish him the best. I've been there. I got 3 kids and 3 grandbabies, so I know how it is. So wish him the best. But yeah, he been meaning that. I've been every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. He'd be like, "Yo, did you text Dab?" And I'd be like, "Man, my fault. I forgot."
You already know it, man. Like, of course, bro. Like, that's what we want, man. If anybody in the chat also, like, we could start having one person from the chat if you can send a video in. Like, I love getting best bet. This is a best bet show. And Dimes, if you're out there, like Stacks said, if you're in the chat, man, of course, bro. Stacks, yes, of course, bro. You already know, man. You ain't even gotta ask, bro. This is you too, man. Mondays it's our show, man. It's not mine. It's ours. You know what I mean? You've been such a huge part of it, and you're there every week. Same thing with this. So.
Yeah, I had planned for today to be my debut. Me and Jose, we made a little bet yesterday. And it's funny, though. He honored, I just want everybody to know, because a couple people asked. He did honor the bet. He sent me a screenshot, but I didn't see it in the chat. So I don't know what it is, but anyone who watched Pub yesterday, we made a little friendly $5 bet, and the loser had to donate $5 on tailgate today.
I didn't see Jose donate $5.
He sent me 2 different screenshots. Now, he texted me 2. I told him, I was like, it's not shown in the chat, but he sent me 2 screenshots of it.
Jose's sneaky, bro. That's AI.
No, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
We didn't see shit, bro. You lying piece of shit. Where the $5 dono?
Get his ass. Get his ass.
It's $5. It was a friendly thing. I was like, I'm making my debut. And I was like, I want a donation responsible on the tailgate. My debut little $5 dono.
That's 5 units for Jose.
Yeah, the thing about it was,
I'll back off.
he sent me. I didn't even ask him about it. As soon as tailgate started, he texted me and sent me a screenshot. And I was like, good look. I said, but I don't see it in the chat. And he texted me twice. But it's really not that serious. It was just something friendly because he was bashing my NBA pick. I gave out a pick, and he came on and started bashing it.
Dude, Chat's called out Jose as a fraud. So 100%. No, 100%.
I don't second that.
Didn't say a word to me, so I don't.
No
donation. They call it.
I don't second that. I think he did the right thing.
you better
USA Jose. He did the right thing. And it's not that serious. It was just something friendly because he came on and he mentioned it was a hockey thing. And he was like, hey, Jimmy, it's just me and you on screen. I'm like, damn, what the like, I'm not standing on the screen? And then after that, after he started talking about hockey, he bashed my Clippers pick. So I was like, all right, we'll bet something.
Jose came on this show drunk and like trashed me on like 2 picks that I won. So it's fine. It happens.
And then the crazy thing about it was I got off stage, I kept drinking, and I completely forgot who I bet.
Yeah, happened.
I knew we bet $5. I had to go back and watch the show to see who I bet on.
So did Jose donate the $5 or not?
He did.
That's what we were talking about.
It's photoshopped. Chat said it's photoshopped.
He took a screenshot of the chat and then put it in Gronk and said, "Hey, give me a picture that
No.
I donated $5, and then he sent it to Stacks. I didn't
So
see it. Did you see it?
No,
I
Chad
did not see it.
said he's
It
a
would be in
fraud.
this, it would
So
be in this tab right here.
he owes
Absolutely.
5. He owes 5 to the dono. So
I don't vouch for
Will,
that.
man. Still will. Much love, man.
He
I can't
sent
wait
me
to have
2.
with Joe Will.
Matter of fact, he sent me 3 different screenshots, and I told him, I said it's not showing up in the chat.
Bro, 3 screenshots is a little excessive. That's more proof that he didn't do it.
Chilwell sent Jose the 5 that he owes. So I think we're even.
Well, I'll tell you what, all y'all on screen who say he didn't, I'll bet $5 that he did. And it got to be a donor on Medicaid. I bet he did.
Dude, Stacks, we have to fuck with Jose.
How can I
make him double down?
But y'all right, though. That's the thing. Y'all right, because why is it not showing up in the chat?
It would be right here.
You don't know what I can see backstage, Stacks, and let me just
Dude,
say,
Stacks, play the part. Like, no, we fuck with Jose here.
None of them say Jose Bouquet.
That's the thing.
Yeah, Chilwell
gave,
dude.
Every time he sent a screenshot,
donated 5 to because Jose can't afford 5, obviously, because he didn't donate it. He had to screenshot some weird donation to make it like real on your bet, which is obnoxious and takes more time than actually donating $5.
It wasn't even a bet. It was just friendly because he came on. I felt like he was trying to sneak diss me and was like, "Hey Jimmy, it's just me and you on screen right now." And I'm like, "Damn, but you don't see me or something?" Yeah. And then right after that, he bashed my pick.
Yep, that's Jose.
And then he probably talked shit about somebody in South Korea, but we can't go back down that road. Stacks.
Oh no! You mean North Korea or South Korea? Like Marilyn Monroe? What is that?
Yeah, my bonus pick is I'm on the Atlanta Magic here plus 6.5, and there's a lot of reasons why I like it. One, we don't want the Timberwolves as a favorite anywhere. The last 7 games, they're 2-5 ATS as a favorite. We don't want them, and overall, whether they're favorite as a dog, so we don't want them. But more importantly, the Orlando Magic, the last 18 times in Minnesota when they played this, they're 15-3 ATS, 4-1 in the last 5 games for the Orlando Magic ATS. We're going to take the team that's covering ATS and not against the team that's not. I'm on the Orlando Magic plus 6.5 with a whole lot of confidence.
Let's go.
Nate knows. That's why he dropped it and said for Jose too, man. Shout out to Nate, bro. Nate, I'm fucking pumped, man. I cannot wait to be there in a couple weeks with you guys. Stacks, are you making it or what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
As of right now, no. I'm not making that trip. I'm not flying, first of all. Can't no one bribe me, threaten me, make me, peer pressure me. I'm not flying. And I blame Spoons on this because I've been telling Spoons, like, we could drive down there. Like, I'm willing to do the most driving, but I need somebody to split. Huh?
Spoons is going.
Yeah, but he's flying, though. I'm not flying.
Bro, he'll fly with you. You can you could take some edibles, and he'll probably sit
you'll
there.
You'll be all right.
I am not flying. That's dead. I'm not flying. I don't mind the trip. I don't mind leaving early and staying late. I'm not flying.
I'm with you, Stacks. I'm going to Boston. If you guys want to see me in Boston, I'll be there on March 20th through the 21st at the Encore. If you guys want to see me,
go to the Encore. Go to Southtown 101 in San Antonio, Texas, March 25th through the 30th. Shout out to you, Guns, but you'll be with the fam.
You're right.
Be sitting there drinking, gambling, smoking, kicking it. Come out to San Antonio, guys. Guns will be there the next year, but we're gonna get a trip going with Guns.
Ain't no way.
We'll go to Vegas.
But ain't no way. Thing,
I'm an East Coast guy, and if you want to go hang out with me in New England, Boston, 21st and 20th, I'll be there. So actually, you know what? Fuck it. Go to San Antonio and go hang out with Wine Time and Daby. And by the way, there's going to be a hang in Las Vegas with Daby, Wine Time, and a couple of the boys. We're gonna schedule that shit in 2026. I hope. Let's do it. We're in football season. That fall feels right.
But here's the thing, though. I got a whole bunch of maybes. So I don't. As far as booking something, I got family somewhere outside of Houston. Now I don't know how far Houston and San Antonio is.
It's a mob, Stacks. It's a couple hours.
Yeah, but after driving 20-something hours, a couple hours ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not really worried. Like,
You
it could be
can always stay on the couch. The Airbnb, we got a lot of space. We got a couch
no,
there.
but what
too.
I'm saying is, if I find someone to go with me, I'm always gonna find a place to stay. Like I'll do the hotel. I don't have to be Airbnb. I'd rather do hotel. Right, that way I get room service and all that. Like,
we have a question from the chat, Stacks. TJ said, "Would Stacks get on a plane if we
No.
paid for it?"
no,
No.
nope.
All right, let's
Maybe
close
try
it,
it
man.
on
I
TJ.
got family. Like, I got texts going off my fucking radar. Let's go. We have to close.
Oh, let's go. Oldies coming. Let's go.
All right, I'm out. I'm out. Guns picks. Yeah, everything. Let's go.
Sorry guys. Let's get. You guys want to close out the show? I know there's still a couple games we haven't talked about. Games start off in about 15 minutes. Are you guys good on time right now, or you guys want to close it out?
Well, Gorky's got his best bets.
Yeah, we got
definitely
Gorky
wanna
still
recap.
too. Yeah,
We
still got
definitely want to
Gorky.
recap. And if there is any games we missed, we can hit them. Let's just, move.
I'll just I'll recap the UCLA game in my when I recap my games.
And you said Oldie's going to be there, and
Yeah, he's driving from Florida.
let's go, baby.
Dude,
I'm
that
excited
gets me
as hell. I'll
pumped.
have one rolled up, Oldie. Stacks, man, you got to get there, dude. Whatever it takes, man.
I'm trying, but that's the thing. When TJ said, "Would I fly? If someone pay for it?" It's not so much the money; it's the flying. That's what it is.
Drive or hop on a train.
I thought about that. I will take a train. I'm not against a train. Amtrak is fast. That's why I say it's not over. It's just as of yet, I ain't got a tag team partner yet.
Gotcha. Trains aren't bad, man. And if it's if you take a train once you get to San Antonio, I got you, bro. I'll pick you up. You don't gotta Uber around and shit.
And I would do a train. I would do a train by myself. I'm not opposed to that.
Hey, wine time. You want to get Gorky up here, and then, like I said, if we have games we haven't hit, we can hit them. But
yeah, let's bring on our
my
guy.
my son is doing everything possible to get the times off. And
nice.
yeah, he's doing everything. But
that'd be fucking awesome if y'all could.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that would take care of everything. Like, because he could get the rental car for me. I can't get no rental car in my name, so he could get the rental car.
Oh yeah, let's go, Stacks.
And he wants to meet y'all because
that'd be sick.
He needs y'all help. He don't want to listen to me. He needs y'all help.
Yeah, you don't listen to Dad, right? That's
He
hilarious.
don't. He refused to listen to me.
Disney said, I'll sponsor for the Stack Strip. Yeah, man. I think everybody feels the same. We'll do whatever it takes to get you there, man. But let's get our guy Gorky up here one time, and then let's recap.
All right, let's bring on our guy. You guys see him every single Tuesday on the Peter Loshak show with Peter Loshak, Jimmy the Bag. You see him sometimes appearing on the Friday show with Jimmy the Bag. You see him here every single Saturday, Pub Sports Radio, all about the hoops. Let's bring on our guy by way of Macedonia, now making his home in Toronto, Canada. He's a Canadian now, and he loves it. Let's bring on our guy, the Gork man, the Gorko. What's up, Gorky?
What's up, fellas? What's up? Let's get paid.
Gorky, you doing a shot with us?
Oh, I gotta get.
I'm doing coffee this morning, boys. It's
that works.
I'm doing.
It don't gotta be a shot of cognac. It can be a shot of anything.
Let's go. Cheers.
Dabby, you hit the Dabby can take a dab or edible or.
I thought I had a penny here, man.
But say you see looking for it.
Got something. Y'all go ahead.
I gotta go grab mine.
I'll hit it with you in
my game of the day is gonna be this Vanderbilt Tennessee game, and for it, I'm gonna go back to the Commodores to win outright at plus 120 and get us paid. Do the Commodores scare me? Sure, but with Amen not in the game, I don't know how much Akpara and the rest of the boys can do. Amen has been.
Is it official that he's not in?
I don't have my phone as of what
for another one?
Saw 40 minutes ago. He was trending towards not playing.
Okay.
You're talking about Tennessee, right? He's not playing.
Yeah.
My phone is out getting my tickets in. So yeah, they're already done, but she still hasn't come back from the store. Because she said she was gonna go get food and stuff.
Kong said he's out. So
long story short,
he's out.
We're also gonna get paid with a 3-team parlay. Florida, Connecticut, and Alabama money line plus 101. This is a little bit scary, only on the Kentucky end. But if Florida wants to show up, they can blow those guys out the gym because, realistically speaking, Kentucky needs to learn how to inbound the basketball from under the hoop. So I don't like them. They've done me dirty, and it is what it is. Anyway, boys, let's get this money and let's cash.
Let's go. Nice, Corky.
I like everything other than you and Stacks being on Vandy, especially when I'm on Tennessee. But today's one of the worst days in my opinion. I know that people don't want to hear that, but this last day, these last games, these are always tough in my opinion. Once the tournament starts, everything cranks right back up. But this last Saturday is always a tough one. And here I am with plenty of action. I might as well go ahead and recap mine. Then I'd like you guys to recap yours. Chad, if you got a game or something we didn't hit, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I'm on Tennessee, like I said. I'm going against Stacks and Gorky. I got the 3.5. And then I doubled up on Miami. First half full game. I took money line on both. I got minus 117 on that money line for Miami. It has moved. I still like it if you got to lay the points. I took A&M minus 3.5, minus 110 against LSU. And then I'm on Wisconsin. I took the points with Wisconsin. So those are my 5 bets there as far as sides go. Melvin Council Jr., like I said, he's been very passionate about his time at Kansas, even though it's been short. He is a senior at senior night. I think he has a big game. 14.5 points is reasonable. I haven't bet it, but I probably will. I'll post it if I do. That's it for me. Wine time. You want to recap yours and then hand it to the guys?
Yeah, we've got 10 plays today, guys. You know, it's about half the amount as we had last week. We were on 21 plays last week. Went 11 and 10, had a slightly winning day, and here we got 10 plays going out here today. I love this card today, honestly. I like the spots that not a lot of people are looking at. It starts right here with Campbell, minus 2.5, minus 110. We've got Delaware money line plus 120. Those are both the first 2 games. They're going to be tipping off in about 8 minutes. We are also on Drake plus 8, minus 120. Wake Forest minus 5, minus 110. One of my favorite spots today. Western Carolina, we didn't talk about that one. I didn't believe, but I know our guy Guns is on Mercer, but I'm on that money line plus 100. Florida Gulf Coast plus 5, minus 110. We talked about it. Providence minus 1, minus 110. We talked about it. Minnesota minus 3. And then we are also on Mount St. Mary's money line plus 140. And the game we did not talk about, UCLA and USC. That's rivalries in all of college sports. It's the closest rivalry in college sports. It's pretty much a city divided between two, probably the two. I mean, one of the, if not the best public school in the nation. And then you got USC there, but USC still got their good, education over there and good athletics. But this team is constantly coming up short in the big moments, especially the last decade or so. USC hasn't been relevant in any sport for the last 10 years. Caleb Williams, they had that powerhouse team a couple years back in football, couldn't do anything. USC, they've been able to bring talent in, can't win. You can't keep your players on your bench, apparently. USC's dead. UCLA is going to go into town, take care of business. They're going to lay the wood here. Minus 6.5, minus 110. They're going to win by double digits. There's going to be more UCLA fans there than USC fans in this game. USC, so give me UCLA.
Tournament?
Excuse me?
Is USC even going to make the?
No, I was wrong. I was wrong when we talked about it last week. I said that they were almost in, but they're done now. Unless they win this game, I guess. But
no. The Big Ten tournament only takes like 15 out of 18 or whatever it is.
Oh, they are in the Big Ten tournament.
Are they over the line?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were close to making the NCAA tournament a couple weeks ago. They just had to win 1 or 2 games, but obviously they've just been falling apart.
So technically they could still make a run, but we know they won't because they have to play 5 games in 5 days.
Yeah, technically any team can make a run at this point. If you're in a conference tournament, all you have to do is win your conference tournament. You have a ticket. So you could not win a single game all season. You look at Miami, Ohio. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit off topic, but people are saying they might not get into the tournament unless they win their conference tournament, which is wild. But that's it for me today, guys. Great work. Stacks, you want to go over your action before we get out of here?
Yeah, we didn't talk about all these games, but I'll give you all my officials. Stacks play day number 1, Iowa State minus. I got 14.5. I endorse current number. Stacks play day number 2, Kansas minus 16.5. Other official bets, number 3, Vanderbilt plus 4.5. Arkansas plus 2.5. Virginia Tech minus 11.5. Or my fault. Virginia Tech plus 11.5. And NBA bonus bet Orlando plus 6.5. Daby, I'll send them to you after we get off.
Yeah, chill while I'm on Drake. Sorry.
Hell yeah, Stacks. Man, I'm glad you got to join us today. Man, it felt a lot better. Gorky, you want to hit yours one last time?
Yeah, no. I just want to say a extra bet for tomorrow. Michigan and Nebraska, Iowa is going to be a really good game to watch. I lean Nebraska, but anything can happen that game.
I don't got anything in here, Stacks.
Bro, see, y'all got to get to San Antonio, Stacks. You got to make it happen. We're going to do this in person. Man, all you people in the chat need to get to San Antonio. Even if you are new to the chat and you're just now hearing San Antonio for the first time, get there, man. We're all family.
They know San Antonio, bro. Even last year, even being from here, bro, even being remote, it was so much fun, like following the chat all day because, guys, we get live streams all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll tell you what, Gorky. I'll meet you at the border. You could be my tag team partner. We'll drive down there.
Yeah, except I don't drive, dog.
That's cool. I just need somebody to talk to and play DJ.
All right.
Gorky's like, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
How about you guys all come down here and we make,
Canada's not going to let me in.
I'll have to one of these days.
Okay. Well,
hell yeah.
We can make some exemptions. We can pull some strings,
Yeah, if y'all could get me in, but Canada's not going to let me in.
All right.
Yeah. I can't wait, man. We'll have a lot of good weed fired up, man. A lot of drinks, a lot of bets going. It's going to be a good time. But everybody, thank you guys for joining us in the chat. You could be anywhere in the world on a Saturday morning and you're here betting with us right here at Pub Sports Radio.
They're here because they want to get money. They're a smart chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whether it's knowledge or bets you're looking for, either way, you can find it here. And we get it from you guys too, man. I tell you guys all the time, I share this show with friends, family, and people are like, I tell the chat. All my knowledge comes from the chat. It's all you guys out there dropping the hard work. So thank you all again, man.
My fault, Debbie. One last thing. Our second Dunk City with one time. We did it yesterday. We're going to do it again. Those of y'all don't know who Dunk City is, that means y'all too young. It's Florida Gulf Coast.
Yes, sir.
We're running it back.
Let's go. We're on it.
We're going to get it on the way out.
We're the only people in America on them, Stacks. So.
Only people. And nobody knows they're called Dunk City from years ago when they made the tournament. And that's all they did was dunk. Dunk City, FGC, Florida Gulf Coast. I second that.
With Golden, right? That's Florida Gulf Coast was with Vlad Golden, right?
Yeah, that was about to end it. Yeah.
The Final Four team, bro.
Yeah,
yes.
I remember the team, but as far as paying attention.
Yeah, I don't remember no names. I just remember Dunk City. That was their nickname.
You got our action. Yeah. You got some laughs with us. Thank you. We love you guys.
Let's have a day.
Yep.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't